What's going on, YouTube? This is Keith,
And this is Brian.
and you are watching Less Magic, More Gathering Top Picks, and we're doing another 5-week series, one of each color. This one we're calling That's Enchanting.
Isn't it?
I wonder what kind of cards we're picking.
That is.
So,
Enchanting.
obviously, you can tell by the name that we've chosen. You know, we put a lot of man-hours into picking the name of this series, so
Somebody might have.
show some respect. We're going to be doing enchantments, so we're starting out this week with white ones. White enchantment spells.
Right.
So let's go. Okay, so we are doing white enchantment spells. We're going to pick two, one from M19 and one from the rest of Standard. You got the only good white enchantment, so just go ahead and you can start.
Okay, well, it's not really the only good one, but it's
the only good one from M19.
It's a solid one. So it's one that I like. It kind of goes back to some cards I use in Commander play, but this one's based obviously in Standard, and it's not just an enchantment. This one's enchantment. The other one's not. But either way, so I went with Johnny's Welcome. It's a 1-drop enchantment, obviously. Whenever a creature enters the battlefield under your control, you gain 1 life. Pretty simple stuff right there. I like it because obviously if you're playing a big token type deck or just maybe fast creature type deck, then you get your life back because somebody probably kicking your teeth in, because chances are if you're playing quick creature deck, they're tiny and they're not going to do a lot to your opponent. So either way, though, that's the one I picked, and like you said, it's probably one of the better ones out of the 6 or 7 that are currently in M19. So that's what I went with.
Yeah.
How about yours?
You left me with the leftovers.
I'm sorry.
So the rest of the enchantments for M19 are dumb. I mean, there's one that gives your creature +2/+2. There's one that gives your creature +2/+2 and creates a knight, and they're not very good. I went with Luminous Bonds just because of its value in like a sealed format or a limited format where removal can be at a premium. You know, a 3-drop that makes it, pretty much takes your opponent's creatures out of play is good in that kind of an environment. So I went with Luminous Bonds just based on its limited capabilities, limited format.
Yeah, he also covered other Standard with that too, so he doesn't need a second card.
I'm all done.
I'm just kidding. All right.
All right, what's your second one?
My second one, not second one, but the one I'm choosing. My favorite furt. What the heck just happened here? Oh my god, I went to the wrong page. Anyway,
dreaming.
I know what it is. I just want to make sure I read all. Yeah, I just want to make
Okay.
sure I read everything out, so I know what's going on with it. So I chose On Sarah's Wings. That's a really good one. If a lot of people like to really beef up their creatures, I know a guy from work had a knight deck that he put together after Dominaria came out, and it was pretty shady, pretty ruthless when he started pumping his creatures with enchantments like On Sarah's Wings. So it's a 4-drop legendary enchantment aura from Dominaria. Enchant creature. Enchanted creature is legendary. Gets a +1/+1 and has flying, vigilance, and lifelink. So that's just self-explanatory. If the legendary thing applies based on what he did, which he turned his creatures into legendary, which allowed him to play the Black Blade Reforged on those creatures, and if anybody knows what that does, it really kicks your creatures' strength.
Kicked your butt today, didn't it?
Yeah, it hurt pretty bad. That's
Yeah,
for sure.
put that on a Tempest Gen and fly in for 23.
That's funny. But anyway, so everything else comes in with that. So the +1/+1 flying, vigilance, lifelink, can't beat that. Pretty good enchantment from other Standard. So that was my pick.
Yeah, really not bad. You said it cost 4?
4.
So it's a little pricey, but mine's more.
But it gets you a lot of different things. So.
Mine's an 8-drop.
Oh my gosh.
I went just because it's if you can get to it. I know it's an 8-cost spell, so sometimes you're not going to get to cast it, but if you can do it, it's hilarious.
Yeah, it is.
I went with Overwhelming Splendor.
Oh god.
It's an enchant player, and enchanted creatures lose all their abilities and become 1/1s. And it makes it so that player can't activate any abilities that aren't mana abilities or loyalty abilities. So
really,
they can.
it's really stupid.
They can. They can still use their mana dorks. No, they can't because they lose that ability. They can still tap their nope, they lose those abilities too. So they can still tap artifacts for mana, I guess. They can use their planeswalkers, but it just renders your opponent's board useless pretty much.
Yeah. Better hope you have a enchantment removal.
And we had that in one of our decks a while back. I can't even, it was one of the ramp decks, and I took that deck and played it at was it the store championship that I tried to play that deck?
I think it was.
And I just got mutilated. It wasn't good. But I got to play that card once.
I don't know why you took it to that thing.
I got to play that card once, and I won that game.
Your opponent was probably like, what the hell is this?
Well.
He's like, I know this card exists, but nobody ever plays it.
Except me. That's how I roll. So, this is a quick week for top picks. We'll be doing this for the next 5 weeks. Next week will be blue.
Like usual, go ahead and post some comments. Tell us what some of your favorites are.
Yeah,
it doesn't have to be specifically to M19 since we already said they suck, but you can tell us a couple different ones.
Yeah, if you think that the rest of any of the other enchantments in M19 don't suck, let us know.
Tell us why they don't suck.
Yeah, make me a believer.
Yeah. What was that? What's the saying everybody says? Blah, blah, blah. And they're like, prove me wrong.
Yeah. Hey, I'm going to post a link. We did an interview with MTG, Man Cave MTG. So I'm going to post a link to that video down in the description. Check out his channel.
It's an awesome video.
Give him a subscribe and check out the video. Maybe you can learn a thing or two about me and our channel. And I don't know if that's worth your time, but it was a good time doing the video. So I'm going to post a link. Check it out. Subscribe to his channel if you haven't already.
Yeah, please do.
Got anything else?
I'm good.
Deuces.
Hey, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, come down here and press this thumbs up button. Make sure you subscribe to the channel and hit that bell to turn on notifications so that you'll see when we post new content. If you got anything to say, hit us up down here in the comments section. We always love hearing feedback and comments from people that are watching. Let us know what you think. See you next time.